with this girl, she had Tourette's syndrome. We having sex again. Oh, fuck it. Every time I hit, she's like, fucking shit! I stop. I hit it again. She's like, fucking shit! So I put my fucking face on. Ladies, every man got a fucking face. When we think we hitting our pussy good, it's the face that we make. So I put my fucking face on, like, fucking shit, fucking shit, fucking shit. What's up? Welcome to Speak That Shit. Speak That Shit. But before we start, play this video for me on DC. Play the video first. Then we're gonna come with the introduction. I just want to get y'all in tune to what we're gonna talk about.
You built this nation. You know, you're just starting to get real credit for that. Okay, I don't know if you know that. You're just starting to get. You built the nation. We all built it. But you were such a massive part of it. Bigger than you were given credit for. Does that make sense? Right? But through generations of blood, sweat, and tears, and you deserve a government that defends your interests, protects your families, and cares for our own citizens first. My administration is fighting with everyone and all our heart to reverse the pain inflicted by Democrat leaders and to deliver hope and opportunity and prosperity for all Americans, but for African American communities all throughout our land.
All right, welcome to Speak That Shit. I am your host. I'm Zobo69. What it do? Hey, we're gonna have a fun show tonight. It's gonna be an interesting show, but it's Black History Month, so we got to say it.
I'm gonna try to sign back in because I can't hear no audio.
We got to do it down for Black History right now. So what we came up with right there, that's gonna be the main topic. That's gonna be part of the main topic. I just want to let y'all know what we're gonna be talking about right now. You know what I'm saying? So, beware. Hey, we got another movie right now. We got two movies on Tubi right now. Deborah Call Life Matters in Church Session. And we just got approved for another movie. It's gonna be on there soon. It's called Comedian's Journey. It's Comedian's Journey. And that's a documentary about two comedians, me and her, you know what I'm saying? And the journey it took us to get to where we at or where we want to be at. It's uncut. You know what I'm saying? You know how I do it. It's uncut. So, I may talk about some people. If I talk about you, guess what? That means you did it. Because I ain't gonna lie on you, and I might not even mention your name because I don't want to give you no credit. I might talk about you, and even mention your name because I don't want to give you no credit. Yeah, I'm paid it like that. I'm very paid. And so, but I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you. Everybody know I'm talking about you, but nobody else in the world won't know I'm talking about you because I ain't gonna give you names. And as I'm paid it, then like I said, be on lookout for that. And we got other movies. We got Ride Out. We're in the middle of casting off for Ride Out, and we're getting ready to shoot Pretentious in March. So hey, Annie Lowe, co-host, one of the co-hosts, what you got going on? Tell them.
I am Annie Lowe. Hashtag Queen of Ohio, hashtag Passion Baby. You can stream my music on all platforms. That's spelled ANNILOC. That's if you want to check me out, check out more of me. Follow me on all social medias and etc. And we got a new movie. I have a new movie coming out called Pretentious. And you might want to look up that word because the person who wrote the movie is very smart. And that's the name of the movie. For a reason, though. It's for a reason. It's a really great movie.
Obnoxious.
And I'm having fun working on it.
Bougie. All right, my other co-host, Mama T, what's going on? What you got going on?
Hey, y'all know me. I'm just regular old living, trying to live life on life's terms. Everything's been thrown at me this week. I had to turn off the internet this week. So, but I'm doing all right, just trying to stay positive and keep my feet above water.
Don't let nobody get you down on the internet. The people don't understand. See, with me, I put stuff up there so to piss people off. I do that on purpose. And they don't understand that. And I might comment on one or two commented over there. After that, I don't read that shit. After that, I don't read that shit. You know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers arguing against themselves, and I'm sitting up here laughing like, damn, I got another comment. I got another comment, and I'm laughing. So it's just internet. Don't let these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying?
No, they don't get me down. I'm just, I'm from the era where we didn't have internet. The only reason why I got internet is because Kush was going off to college at 17 years old. FAMU didn't want them girls to eat my baby up. I'm telling him, make sure you call your mama and all that. And then he was like, the best way to know what I'm doing, Ma, is to get a Facebook. And that's what I did. I'm the female. I'm the person when they changed to digital from analog, they had to literally send me a phone in the mail. They cut my phone off. They sent me a phone. I had the phone. I wasn't going to get rid of my phone. And I had to get rid of it because they turned it off. So it's not that. It's just a lot of information. It's just, and a lot of opinions that really doesn't make any sense, because some of the opinions is like if you went to school, what you're saying, you wouldn't be saying it. So I just turned it off. That's all. I was waiting for today.
All right. Hey, and then down below, you got my nephew. And this is my nephew, my hood nephew. I've been knowing him 13 since he was 13, 14 years old in the hood. So you know what I'm saying? The drug king
I'm 38 right now, so that just shows you how long ago.
It's been a while. I couldn't even I know it was 127, and we've been out of 127s for some couple decades now, I think. So we've been out of 127 for at least 20 years now. So, hey, give it up for the drip king himself, Tommy Burnz. What you got going on, Tommy? What's up?
And NCW, man, been tripping with me lately, man. I've been trying to get my rematch, as y'all know, what I'm saying, I performed and opened up the show for Music and Mayhem 1. Had it ready. Turned up. Everybody turned up. Yeah. It was a great show. And then, they want to put me in a match I was unprepared for anyway. So I'm trying to get my rematch in, and they want to deny it anyway. But so March 22nd for Music and Mayhem 2. I'm putting my championship on the line, and that's an open challenge to any worker from NCW that wants to take me on. Because at this point, I got something to prove, and I'm tired of them playing games with me. So March 22nd, we there.
Where's gonna be at again? Give them the address.
It's gonna be Circle S Barbecue in Hudson, Florida, off of US 19.
It was packed. It was packed a couple of weeks ago when he did the first time. It was packed. So
yeah, our debut, we had over 250 tickets that were sold.
Yeah, it was super packed there. I was there. We was there.
Yeah,
it was cold as fuck there. We had about some damn jackets.
I think I thought that wasn't even prepared, and they got me wrestling with my shirt off.
Oh,
I didn't even know
I remember that. Yeah.
They bring me, it's bull, but it's all right. I'm good.
So we're talking about the show that we were promoting on here a while ago. The first, I don't know if it was the first one, but the last Music and Mayhem they had was in Hudson.
That was the first one in January.
That was the very first one. Yeah, that was the first pop-off.
Yeah, we had
my first wrestling event.
Yeah, we had a couple of come up here. Tommy Burnz, Nick Swift was on here. The Cuban Assassin was here. Pitbull.
Yeah, everybody came through promoting that.
And,
don't miss the next one. If you missed the last one, don't miss the next one.
Now we got Super Crazy from former WWE wrestler, so he's gonna be taking on Nick Swift.
Super Crazy.
And, so that's gonna be dope. I believe it's for the Heritage Championship, so one of them is gonna be crowned that night.
Oh, okay, all right.
Well, yeah, Nick Swift doing the thing right now.
Hey, Coach said stop lying.
What? I ain't never lied a day in my life. He's a hater, bro. Like, for real, bro. Paulie's a straight up hater. He wants to deny it, bro. I'm the face of NCW. He knows it, and they all know it. Every one of them knows it. Why do you think that place was packed? They ain't come to see nobody else but Tommy Burnz.
Oh.
He's tripping. He's tripping for real.
So you say he tripping?
Oh yeah. Who else is doing what I'm doing? I'm a hip hop artist. I'm a professional wrestler. I got movies on Tubi. I'm gonna have more movies on Tubi. I'm gonna be on what? How many movies we working on right now? I mean, come on. I mean, I got a lead role in Ride Out. I'm in Church Sessions 2. I was in Church Sessions 1. Debit Card Lives Matter. It's all on Tubi. What's everybody else doing? I'm here right now. I'm here right now promoting. Where's everybody else at?
Oh, you knocking some shit out next time.
Oh.
You knock some stuff loose this time, but like
I'm definitely not.
That was a good match.
Yeah, we loved it. We loved it.
That was a great match. That was a great match. That was great between.
Oh yeah, that was actually voted the best match of the night. They had the people vote, and I got 43% of the vote, which is out of like I think they had like 7 matches. So I had almost half the votes alone, with the rest of them getting like 6, 7 votes here and there, and I'm up in my 40s and 50s.
Hold up here. Hold up. Wait a minute now.
How'd you even get on here?
What do you mean? How'd I get on here? Now I know you've known Unc for a long time. 10 plus years, but you ain't known him as long as I have, Tommy Burnz.
All right.
Probably before you was even born.
Yeah, he wasn't born then.
Thank you, Unc. So I hate to G-check your nephew, but we got to come correct on a few things. Number one. First off, I'm going to give you your props. You did fill that place up, and you did do your thing. That's why I had you on the show. So first, let's give him some props there. And you're moving up the ranks. You are an actor. I don't think you're in the Screen Actors Guild yet.
Not yet. I'll be there.
Okay. You are a music artist. You are in BMI. I give you a check. Boom.
Registered.
Clap. 3 claps. 3 claps for Tommy Burnz. All right.
Golf clap.
Golf clap. The question I got though, and everybody got, is when you cut off Echo, you kind of knew what you was getting into. Now don't cap, right, Unc? I mean,
and when you booked him, you kind of knew what you were getting into, right?
No, man, I didn't know about your hip-hop beats and all that. I'm busy over here. I forgot y'all were fighting over a bottle of Zima or something shit back in the day. Okay. Julie promised you a bottle of Fireball or some shit. I forget what it was.
I don't know. I only drink Henny.
It was probably a bottle of Henny, and that's why she was mad as F.
Chavo Lopez said golf clap.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Chavo, aka Armando. That's my merch guy. All these merch, all the new logos and everything. He created all that for me.
Okay. Yeah, shout out the artist known as Armando.
Shout out.
So you guys listen out there on the online radio, make sure you tap in and our Facebook group.
I mean, you did interrupt Echo, and you and Dom and Echo have been on tour, on the road, hip hop shows, open mics, comedy roast, special guests. You knew what you were getting into when you grabbed my mic when I was talking to DJ Damage or eating some chicken wings from Circle S. I can't remember, but next thing I know,
the audience was tired, bro. They didn't want to hear no more. I was doing them a favor. He could take that trailer park rap somewhere else, bro. I'm from Trigger City. I don't be doing all that country stuff, boy. You could take that shit somewhere else. This is North Side right here, all day long. North Side. What they rapping about, I'm living.
Yeah, I'm from East Marks and Mulberry. Don't forget that. 1217.
All right. Waters and Brooks.
Same thing.
Waters and Brooks, you were right behind me.
We're right here. So what I'm trying to tell you is when Nick Swift was put on the job on the spot, he didn't know what he was getting into, and maybe he was a little bit more prepared than you. But let's not talk
He's
about
always
that.
more prepared. That boy
Let's
trains
talk
every day.
about
Of
that
course, he's more
belt.
prepared.
Let's talk about that belt you got.
Oh, this one.
And that belt you're putting up.
This one. I'm still waiting on a response from somebody.
Oh, don't worry.
Yeah,
I got somebody's going to be responding real soon.
I sure hope so.
And when you get that response, I better not see you running back to Unc's house in the Springs.
They never ran nowhere, ain't running nowhere.
Swiftaholic. Chavo says he's a Swiftaholic.
Yeah. Everybody's a Swiftaholic. Everybody.
I mean, it was the number one rated match. I'll give you that.
He deserves to be. Hey, Nick Swift deserves to be on that level, bro. He just made his debut at NWA. Nothing but love for Nick Swift.
Yeah.
Nothing but love. And that's the thing, man. With Mr. Echo Sykes and Ryan and all these other fools out here trying to make beef between me and Nick Swift, and they don't even know how deep me and Nick Swift goes.
Right.
Maybe
y'all
they don't need to know.
Y'all some fools.
Hey, they're on a need-to-know basis, and we just keep it moving, and that's why it's music and mayhem, too. Now, Zoe, I know you're on a tour. You're on flight, man. I hope your jet gets back in town. I'm not going to pressure you to make sure you're there, but
No. The thing about it is we supposed to be hitting down about 2:30. 2:30. So we should be able to make it there.
I know, but if not, I don't want you to rush, and I know we got you. We got you covered. You'll be there in Seoul no matter what. I hope I got you VIP. Just pull up. You know you walk right in. So we got new seating arrangements. We got new VIP section right in front of the stage. Okay. Tommy Burnz, let's talk about this fight night belt here.
Well, somebody did say in the comments, y'all make sure y'all tap in. We are on streaming on Facebook and YouTube too. It's called Speak That Shit. Thank y'all for tuning in online radio. We got comments on Facebook. Chavo going crazy in the comments. He's like, yeet. He said, weepa. See, I don't know what that means. Hashtag
weepa. That's Puerto Rican heritage right there. Yeah, weepa.
John don't say. Honestly, the best match of the night need a rematch. That's what he said.
You could talk to Mr. Pauly about that one because he denied my rematch. So on to the next one.
I mean, Nick Swift, it wasn't that I denied it. It's just it wasn't in your contract, and Nick Swift doesn't just give you a rematch, especially after, like you said, he debuted on NWA. So not that it wasn't, that was a great match, best match of the night, biggest fans, most sales, most merch. And Swift didn't even get to set his up, but I know you reported shirts. I see shirts and merch out there.
Well, you're gonna see a lot of it March 22nd.
You can get tickets now at neg.dog. Limited 30 front row seats. We got 3 rows, A, B, and C. Front row, 10 on each side, 30. Then row B, another 30. And row C, another 30. Now, you want to hang out VIP right in front upstage. There's going to be 20, 25 seats. It's going to be like the Skybox, except you're right there. Get to hang out with Zobo, Tommy, the DJs. You know how we rock on stage, Tommy.
Right.
I mean, don't be mad at me, okay? I got a company to run, and there's a lot of guys. I got, like you said, the contract was already signed between Swift and Super Crazy. Okay?
It's all good. He deserves that match. I ain't hating on it.
Thank you. Now you deserve a quality opponent for the Fight Night Championship and that belt.
Yeah, well, good luck finding that since Nick Swift's booked.
Oh, I got somebody you know really well that goes back all the way to the beginning, actually, with you. Now, they've been out of sight, but they ain't been out of mind. Not for me. So, don't worry, kid. Yeah. It's going to be a fight.
Oh, that's for sure. I don't care who it is, it's going to be a fight.
So, Annie, You see the belts I got? Shout out Muhammad, got the belts, the medals cut. They're starting the customization.
Yeah, don't say nothing yet. Don't say nothing yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got a surprise for y'all. We got surprises all over.
Yeah, we got.
I can't leak it. I forgot we're live here. Hundreds of thousand devices all around, and I got it. You know what? So I saw you make a post. I got to follow up with that. I had this artist. I ain't gonna say their name. Let's just say they ain't won no Grammy. I don't even know if they're making money off their music. I gave them the opportunity to perform, and they hit me up with a fee. Like, are you kidding me? Like, I'm about to put you in front of 200 to 300 of my own people. I even give you an opportunity to sell tickets and make money. You said you don't sell tickets. Well, I bet you nobody buys a ticket to see you either. And some of these guys just don't get it. So you could have came perform.
You gotta respect everybody's business. You know, they in the business.
Man, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying?
What business, Annie? If they don't got no tax return at the end of the year, it ain't no damn business. It's a hobby. Get that shit right. You could have came. You could have performed. You could have made money off tickets. It's a BMI registered venue. If you knew what the hell you were doing, like Tommy, you would get your royalties money when you do your performance there. 3, 4, 5 songs, there's money, and you had 200 to 300 people right in your demographics that might have went on iMusic and bought your album right there.
Hey, Mama T still knows all about that BMI.
Yeah, chime in on that, Mama T.
Even Kush is a registered artist.
Oh, absolutely.
BMI. He does all them. He was doing all them open mics at Pegasus that I used to host for, and he was getting paid every time. Why? Because he was smart enough to know.
Absolutely.
And he tried to reach out to a lot of them local artists and help them. You know what I'm saying? And they denied because they had it all figured out. And guess what? We back here getting paid, and they still there doing the same open mics, doing the same little shows, networking with the same people, paying to perform, and we collecting.
And see,
absolutely.
And Kush know what I'm talking about when I put that post. See, some of the posts I put is real, and they probably know who I'm talking about. But Kush know what I'm talking about because he went through the same thing. Motherfucker, I'm trying to tell you the game for free. I remember like last year before last, he said I should start charging you. And yeah, you should, because they don't want to listen. Guess what? You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? I'm gonna tell you the truth. I've been telling my son for years, why are you doing this for free? And it's because he genuinely wants to help.
Right.
He just genuinely wants to help. But because he's not wild and criminal and all that, they seem to think that that's not the genre. But I'm thinking he's not telling you about a certain genre. That's the whole point.
Right.
It's the artist. It's the actual artist is what you're looking for. The talent. It doesn't matter what you do, because he'll go places where they playing guitars. He'll go places where they playing a banjo. You know what I mean? Networking is everything.
And rock out right off of the dome. He don't even have to write it. Freestyle.
Absolutely.
One of the hardest freestyle artists I know out there.
Yeah, well, let me tell you something.
I used to make sure that I had him booked every Tuesday night for open mics. You got to come, bless the mic, please. I don't care who shows up, but you got to be there.
Let me tell you something. Yes, I'm his mother.
Yeah.
When I found out my son was rapping, I was in another room and all I heard was I was like, what is that? And I'm thinking, what is that? And he was literally rapping. So I told him, I said, just rap about, if you're a rapper for real, I need you to rap about everything that I point to. And when I did that, I said, okay, that's what he want to do. It's not because of what he see. It's because he actually have the smarts to put words together. He knows the meaning of words. But he actually generally want to help people. Really
I
do.
love how you said that though, because I have a lot of respect for singers, of course, because you got the talent to do that. But
he had the community garden and everything. He does a lot. He does a lot.
Thing.
He's a real artist because he does it because he loved the art. And I didn't even know that was mom. I mean, I hate to brag, but there was a bunch of artists like Kush, Dom, and Tommy. I figured the shit out. I told them, I put them on game. And Kush and Tommy, I think we're about the only two that listened and did it. And you know what? Like you said, you try to tell them, but you know what? I found out the game is be sold, not told.
Oh, yeah.
Try to tell them.
I'm so positive. Like, I think I take some stuff. Like, I'm so positive that I think I'll take a person not wanting to come and perform because they feel like they should get paid this certain amount. They already set their value because they think they know the game and everything. Like, I wish you the best for real. Like, all right, whatever. You know, I actually hope that you do get booked for that shit that you're talking about. I actually hope that you do.
I mean, if you can entertain my crowd for
and like some managers will tell you that, like, no, you can't do nothing, don't do this, don't do that, don't do nothing because blah, blah, blah. You know, and it's their team, their people. Like,
I mean, hip hop artists, you're gonna do an 8 to 10 minute set. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're not a rock band performing for 4-hour covers. Right. So it's like, come on, they never been to Rolling Loud. You get up there, your DJ has a USB. It ain't no different than these showcases. They plug in, your DJ plays your 5-8 minute set, and it's get off. Some guys get paid, some don't. Some are there for the opportunity. Some have sold tickets. You don't know what the deal is, but it's crazy to me when artists I know ain't even got the penny slots, Mama T, like I call it. Even though these guys ain't making millions, they got a little bit coming in, so they get that royalty money and the residual, and that's what makes it worth it, because that one time you got that one song and you own it, oh man, that's generational. So
yeah, and then you have to look at the area you're in as well. So you have to pan out your priorities. So for Kush, he's a father and a husband first. I mean, that's first and foremost. Yeah,
I mean, I wouldn't have started this if Nick wasn't my son. Let's be honest.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Tommy's like a nephew for me, and Unc. We done these shows, and that's why we support each other. I mean, this is all I've done. I was in the car business when I was young, but I've been in movies and stunts and football coach, and they wanted to do wrestling, and we did music. Now it's all together. It's a lot of fun I'm having. Even though
it's a lot of talent in Tampa.
Out to somebody to give them an opportunity, though. Like, I guess that's a part of the business too. Like, because we do events. We've done over 100 events together at King's Castle. So, like, you
gotta weigh it out. Like Dom said, sometimes they do these shows.
Like, some artists are gonna be delusional. They're gonna be delusional like that, sir.
I mean, we all are to an extent. We all want to get paid, but let's be real. Can you put asses in the seats? That's all that matters. Right. Can you put asses in the seats? When it from a promoter's eye, like I can get enough sponsors and everything to make money or to wash it, but I still want to see, did your mom even come? Your girl even come? Did you come alone and nobody came and you wanted me to pay you $100?
Exactly. That's the nature of in there. We know all about that.
Exactly.
That's why
then if you got we call it a shoot job in the wrestling business. If you got a real job, like Dom has a job at the dealership, he's a manager, and these guys want him to leave on a Saturday when they sell 30 cars for $100.
Yeah.
Ain't happening.
Ain't
happening.
All right, we're gonna say these last comments and then we're gonna take a break for
Walter, they disrespect me because they're fucking haters.
Gossip, but Jonathan says, "What's up, Negdog?" And said, "Tommy, say you suck."
Yeah, Jonathan's a loser.
Oh, them lame boys. What's up, Jonathan?
He's a loser. I know that, Mark. He's a loser.
Walter said, "Why is everybody disrespecting Tommy?"
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
It's harassment.
What? How am I disrespecting Tommy?
They're all haters. They don't got it like you.
Show.
They don't got it like you.
Mic mid-song.
Bro, look, you see this? This is Paulie. This is only the beginning. It's only the beginning. I'm getting Heritage Championship and I'm getting the heavyweight championship. I'm gonna have all of it.
Yeah, he's a heel.
I'm gonna have two extra assistants just to carry the belt.
All right.
You already saw what I did to the last chumpy ass promotion. You already see what I did to their belt. Imagine what I'm gonna do to yours when I have it around me.
Okay. Some collard greens, your skinny ass. You're gonna be the heavyweight.
All right. Jonathan said, I'm
heavyweight material.
With see
I'm
you
heavyweight
on the
material.
22nd. At least I don't interrupt shows when I'm not even supposed to be out there. But with that being said, we're gonna
How
take
am I
a
not
break right
supposed to
now.
be
We'll
out there
come back
though?
with celebrity
I
gossip.
was booked. I'm supposed to be out there. I'm the lead. What is he talking about? He's lame. Wait, let's get on with this.
Man, I'll be right back. Mute me, I'll be right back. Let me mute.
And we are back with celebrity gossip. This is the portion of the show where we go over some to be frank, celebrity gossip. So let's bring in our celebrity gossip of today. Basically, Kanye West is probably getting a divorce with his wife 11 days ago, or however long ago it was. Basically, the lady is filing for divorce, is the rumor. And we're gonna find out if it's true or not. But this is right after she showed up to some red carpet. I forgot which one it was, but she showed up in a nude dress.
It was at the Grammys.
The Grammys. Okay, the wife of Kanye West showed up at the Grammys alongside with him, and she had on a nude dress that he says they adjusted it 3 times to get it right, and then voila, this invisible dress. It's just so genius in his mind. But on the red carpet, he
is genius.
Told her take off her sweater. It looked a little bit of coercion in the mix, but he told her take off her jacket. She took off the fur. What I'm thinking is that she wasn't never supposed to take off the fur. Like, I'm thinking that he might have mentioned it, but like in that moment she had to make an executive decision when he said something to her, like, take it off, take it off. And she did it, and she didn't really want to do it. I'm not excusing her or nothing like that, but basically these people are about to get a divorce, and I think that Kanye has royally fucked up, and he is royally fucked up, and he's just not in. We can't relate to you, Kanye.
I can't.
I want
we
to.
What everybody else? What's y'all opinion? What's y'all opinion? I'll tell you my opinion.
We want to.
I can relate to Kanye, and I don't know what the big deal is because she's always dressed like that. We all know that Kanye do things for the limit of surprise. Okay, he left Kim, he got with her. She's always been half naked. This is nothing new. She used to wear spandex where you could see every crevice of her. So she's always done that. It's nothing. Excuse me. What you say, Annie?
She's been that way with him, like while she's in a.
Okay. But baby, that's the only thing.
She had clothes on,
Yeah, but that's the only thing that we're talking about is her with him.
Oh, okay.
So if you start off with him, stop bringing your representative to relationships. Everybody bring their representative, and then when it's time for the real you to come out, the other person is like, you tripping. This ain't who I dated. So she started out like that. All their pictures is her half naked. Every single last one. I thought it was rather creative for Kanye West but he's a limit of surprise. He wants a shock factor, and he never lets me down each time. I thought it was genius. Nothing wrong with showing your body. They may be getting a divorce, whatever, but it wasn't going to last long anyway. It was only for a moment. That's just
how you right now. Like, I'm not mad at her. I'm not mad at Bianca. Like.
I'm not mad at her because she got the body, baby. Show it.
You're not a whore just because your boobs are flopping around.
I was just sneezing.
You're not a whore. It's just a naked person. I ain't
calling nobody a whore.
She's a naked person. She's not a whore.
I think she has a fabulous body. I picture her as being one of those models that dress naked. They're rich people, you guys.
She was a model. That's how she got famous. She was a model, all right. She was a model for Ray J, and she got paid.
I thought it was genius to get out there.
She's not worried about what she was wearing. She ain't wearing nothing.
They didn't even go in the Grammys. It was for the shock factor. They didn't even go to the Grammys. It was a shock factor, just so that we can do exactly what we're doing now. Everybody's talking about it. He's going to make more money. That's going to be on that outfit she got on. Oh, it's going to make a lot of money because he's a genius. I love Kanye. I love him. A little off, but
naked now.
Hey, if that's
he's
hey,
gone through a
whatever
lot.
floats your boat.
Yeah. He's gone through a lot
You better
though.
keep their damn clothes on.
Talk about it. Speak that shit.
No, I'm not going to sit up here and down nobody. You know, I do not like putting people down. You know that. People are very sensitive, and you know, and I'm
so like if you had them nipples with the inward thing, like if it's an inward nipple, can you get it fixed?
Who?
If you have an inward nipple,
I don't know.
Yeah, put ice on it.
What do you mean, nipple?
Some people we don't want to see naked, and I just started thinking of things like I don't know. I started to roll.
Eddie just be randomly throwing stuff out.
You just get your mouth ready and drink some milk. That's what you do.
You get pregnant.
You know what you call milk titties.
Get
You know what you talking about? You talking about N-word nipples? No, you just say milk titties. That's what they call milk titties.
So it's thought that the couple has verbally agreed that she will get a payment of $5 million following the short marriage, which began in December 2022. A source close to the rapper confirmed that the couple have now broken up and that they expect a legal filing to end the marriage in the coming days.
So all she asked for $5 million.
Sensori is understood to be
he probably ain't got that much.
$5 million house in Beverly Park, Los Angeles. So she's staying at his house. It's not known where West is, so she's a hostage. You think she's allowed to leave? I was telling Zoe earlier that lady don't have no clothes.
She came there without no clothes, and she gonna leave this bitch without no clothes.
No, she gonna get $5 million. She gonna get $5 million.
She can buy.
I'll take $5.
Trust me, it'll be all right. Call Murray, take this.
That's straight pimping.
Oh, she's about to get a lot of money. She's about to get a lot of money.
You come here, you leave here with the clothes on your back that you came here with. She had no clothes on her back. That's what she leaving with.
What if it's the invisible dress? You don't know if I'm wearing it or not. I'm from Florida. We say next.
You don't know if it's blue, white, or gold.
Right.
You don't know if this is the dress or not.
Oh, puss ass. You walking out here, you trying to sue me on puss ass. That's what we say down here. Everything's a puss ass.
I think what she went through with him, $5 million, that's an okay payout. She did her job. She did her job. She did her job.
I dare y'all. He walking around with a lady that want to show her body everywhere she go.
Let me tell you something.
He should be suing her.
Let me tell you something. That's just you're talking visual. I'm talking about that man's head. That man is out there, and I'm quite sure she got to be on her. She got to be ducking and dodging all kinds of phrases and it. Oh yeah, he's out there.
He's just not intelligent enough to catch what he's saying. Even Jesus talking.
No, he's very intelligent.
And that's why she's going for that divorce, because you people assume. You assume that is
racist.
I'm black.
I'm
black.
You're actually brown. You call me.
Look, I truly believe I believe they had a contract. I believe they had a contract for a certain amount of time so that they can do this. Because if you remember, he was leaving Kim. And we wasn't talking about Kanye. We was talking about Kim and her family. So when he left that situation, he still has to be relevant. He got with her. She's a model. She's down for whatever. And hey, they made it work. Now she's getting $5 million in her invisible outfits. She's good to go.
And she favors Kim except for one feature.
She's sponsored by Saran Wrap.
Right. Look, Saran Wrap still make money.
Yeah.
We'll take sponsors by Saran Wrap.
Yeah, they need
we'll take sponsors by
nylon and make money off of it though. Like, how much is he paying?
She's gonna get booked for a lot. She's gonna get a lot of bookings for modeling and probably OnlyFans. She might get her OnlyFans and make her millions. Yeah.
She want no OnlyFans money. She is just a girl that was working in his office. She worked that easy.
She was working. She was working all right.
With his wife.
Yes, she was. She worked her way right on to $5 million.
That's what she did. She was working when his wife left him. She left him due to his behavior, which are probably similar. Like what men do, they're not hard to figure out. They're y'all are easy as fuck. He's doing the same thing that he did with Kim. Kim was more graceful about it. Kim had more power about it. Kim was not allowed to wear colors, and she's still trying to copy him right now. Like, she's still trying to live that no color life. Like, she didn't wear no colors, no prints, no stripes. Like, it has to be nude color or black. So he already has started that little thing already. So now,
but why can't? But Annie.
So maybe he got to go a little farther for the sex appeal.
But Annie, why can't we just look at it like this? Maybe he enhanced something that they already wanted to do. Because at the end of the day, no woman is going to go out butt naked, no matter who says what to them, if they really didn't want to do it. So I wouldn't put it all on him like that. Because let me tell you,
and that's the problem right now. For women thinking they know what a man thinks. A woman do not know what a man thinks. A woman don't know.
I just know how
a man. All men don't move the same.
They move like themselves.
This was her doing. It wasn't him. It was her doing. And we could go back to the Bible about this because Eve the one calls Adam to eat that fruit. And Adam didn't cause Eve to eat the fruit, so it's the same thing. She manipulate, but everybody blaming Adam now. So this is the same thing she doing. She manipulating Kanye and everybody blaming him, even with Kardashian. You know, Kardashian, look at what all the Kardashians doing to all these basketball players and stuff like
that. Look what they did to Lamar Odom.
Man, Lamar Odom wanted to do that.
Lamar Odom was one of my favorite basketball players, and then boom.
Not Lamar Odom, Tommy. I thought you said Kanye was a clone like 8 years ago.
That's what they say.
Yeah, they say the same thing about Gucci. They say the same thing about Kodak.
Oh,
but
shit.
You can tell it's really Kodak. You see him in the middle of the street. That's Kodak.
Yeah.
That's Kodak. That ain't no clone. That's Kodak.
I live here.
You see the new one with the chicken wings, Annie?
Hey.
You seen that new video with Kodak eating the chicken wings? I mean, celebrity gossip. You got to look that up. Oh, no.
So Kodak Black was in the middle of the street eating chicken wings this past week, and he had nothing
but
around him. That's what struck me about the video. Walking around people on drugs, and it's not nothing. It's not nothing where you're going to enjoy or laugh at it.
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
It was sad.
So I
didn't even know it was him at first.
I don't see.
I'm gonna take it to a sentimental place. Like,
but I don't see
it was sad. Yeah, that's why I brought it up.
What?
I mean, we know
what happened.
Oh yeah, he was eating chicken wings. Yeah, I just think he was in.
Was that at the Super Bowl or New Orleans or?
But see, the thing about it, what is sad about it is this supposed to be your homeboy. Why you put me on blast like that?
Because they're not his friends. They're just giving everything around him for free. His money gone. When his money gone, he'll be doing the same thing in the street. And there's so many artists flat out. There's a lot of artists that don't have shit right now.
What you say? They're not his what?
And they were as high as he.
What you say? That's not his what?
They're not his friends.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
See, the thing about
what's going on, and we don't notice that. Like, everybody's so busy
that's
being
why
jealous
I move,
of status. Like,
that's why I move the way I
people
move.
will laugh at you because they're jealous of your status.
That's
like, you notice nobody even likes rich people. Like, half of the people that hate Kardashians hate them because they have money. Oh, they just got too much. What do they need all this for? Like, what is your really reason for?
I mean, some of the men hate them because they turn them to crackhead. and turn them to women.
I feel like Lamar already had drug problems, y'all.
So Tommy, you say Bruce is always gay?
Man, he is speaking that shit tonight, Annie. I love it. I'm glad I'm on.
Bruce was already a bit.
Fact. That is fact. I am the face of NPF&W.
Hey, let's all pray for Kodak, man. He's a Florida kid. We need Kodak.
Yeah.
Hey, that's still my dog. I love me some Kodak.
Shout out DJ Damage, Raylo, them damn dogs. We were out with Kodak VIP in a Little L club before he had one song. I don't remember. I'm too old, but yeah, when about 8-9 years ago. So DJ Damage gonna be there again, March 22nd.
Best DJ in the 352, hands down.
Yeah, everybody pray for Kodak, man. He's our dog.
But I want to jump on something real quick. Walter want to know is Tommy a heel or not? Yeah, he's a heel. And like I said, if I gonna be a referee, you know, I got to be on the referee, not the referee, but a manager. I got to be a manager of somebody that I turn on you in a split second.
See what I mean, Walter? I mean, I can't. He thinks he's the face of NCW, but look at that
Thank you,
mug.
Kush.
I mean, the lady's like a nice tan, flowing hair, or an Adonis type, Othello, Mama T. You know what I'm saying?
Chris just put up a
Those are baby
Kush just
names.
put up
Look
a
at him.
pose.
He looks like a heel.
What's
Hey,
up?
we
We got Kush with a K in the building. He said
With a K. Man, I
Kush,
didn't even
tell
know
me
Mama
right.
T was your mom. That's awesome. What up, Kush?
Yeah, Mama T in the building, definitely. That's Kush with a K's mother on our page.
Cross Fletcher.
It says he was shooting a video for an upcoming music video, and his attorney made a statement that he is not on drugs because of his probational drug test.
Yeah, you got to say that.
So it was the actual video.
Hey, that's it though. We good though. We good. Hey, that's what his attorney says. Hey, if that's what his attorney says, we good. It's no problem.
See how mainstream media tries to twist it.
His attorney said he's not on drugs. That's it. And to be honest with you, can't say it again that he is on drugs because then that's defamation of character.
That's a good question, Ashton.
No, I just seen him eat chicken wings.
Like you're fucked up out here?
He wasn't fucked up. He was just doing what people.
Nah, he was being a Florida boy, clowning them on camera and shit, eating chicken wings.
He probably didn't want. He probably didn't want to be bothered with nobody. So he's like, hold on, let me act like I'm tweaking out real quick, and ain't nobody gonna fuck with me.
Yeah.
Right. Who knows?
Yeah, you know,
it does, man. You know,
once you've been celebrity, like in the celebrity.
I ain't no Kodak Black by any means. You know what I'm saying? But there's times, you know what I'm saying. I don't want to be interrupted every time. You know, like I want to have my freedom and do my thing too. I don't, want to be ran up on everywhere I go. Good. I'm trying to count my dollars. You know, and you running up on me. You know, that's
we also know nowadays it's a marketing tool anyway. So if everybody's talking about Kodak being crazy, so he gonna do something crazy. Now that my son then already told us that it's a video, so now that's gonna pull everybody to his page and his stuff.
I guarantee he got a hot single or a hot album coming out like right now.
Smart.
He's gonna drop within the next couple of days. Everybody's gonna pull some publicity thing, to get the name out there. Then boom, once you look it up, oh shit, he got an album coming out.
Right.
Oh, he got this coming out. Oh, I gotta check it.
But one thing I will say about Kodak Black, he's one of the artists, like right now, everybody, like even people who won Grammys and things and got nominated, they're doing music that's been done before. Kodak is an original artist who comes up with his own melodies and things. If anything, people have got famous off of his sound and off of his style. Like Cardi B, you can't fuck with me if you wanted to. That's a melody. That's like that's Kodak Black. He did that.
Right.
Right, but I'm just saying it's Florida sound. It's not his sound.
Hey, shout out Dochi, brought one back to the Bay. So you gotta shout her out, you know what I'm saying? Because she ain't getting much love out of Tampa, it's still whack.
Yeah, he's very
shout out Dochi.
I hope he's smart enough to take
it. Hey, shout out to Shock G though, man. People ain't giving Shock G his flowers, man. Rest in peace, but man, Shock G was really the original, you know what I'm saying, to come out of Tampa and really do something.
He was really good.
Like for me to be able to spend that time with him, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit meant the world to me. You know what I'm saying?
I remember back at University of South Florida, Chamberlain. Yeah. Rock and Rod and Shock G at the parties. USF.
When everybody speak of Tupac, they should be talking about Shock G because I'm gonna tell you like this. I remember when Tupac came down here, he was on at 88.5 radio station with Kenny G. Kenny K.
I
was like Kenny K. Kenny K died of I think something like that. But he was down here with Kenny K. And so they doing the underground radio then. So
right here.
Heard Tupac and came down and said, "Hey, you ain't gonna make no money here. Follow me to California."
Yeah.
And then the rest is history.
That's a little known fact about Tampa is that the people in the industry will tell you it's no market here.
But this dude is from Tampa. Shock G is from Tampa.
I understand what they said, but like there's no market here. Like you have to go. I guess
it wasn't. You still got your haters like then. You still got them right now. You know what I'm saying? People like Kush said one time. I seen on a post on one of the posts that we love to argue. Everybody love to argue with somebody. Somebody find out, I be fucking with people. I just do that, this, and that. People be putting all kind this and that, this and that, this and that. I'm laughing my ass off. Y'all can see how me and my cousin go at each other. Me and Misha go at each other down there every week. You know what I'm saying? It's just something to do. You get what I'm saying? They're like, oh, y'all hate? No, we don't hate each other. I love my cousin. That's my baby cousin. You get what I'm saying? She live with us. Her mama, I live with them. You know what I'm saying? So no, it ain't like that. We just love to have fun. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like this.
Shout out Kush Whitaker, a mad artist. Not only is he a music artist, he's a graphic artist and a hand-drawn, did the album covers for Domosaurus Rex, a couple of them. Just Mama T, you got a great boy. He made the album covers for Dom's music, a couple of the albums. Shout out my dude Kush Whitaker, man. Cross Fletcher. I always love that.
They in a chat now arguing right now, you know what I'm saying? Saying he ain't pretty. Yeah, he ain't pretty for sure. I get it now. Yeet. And then what do you mean?
He ain't a model like Yeet girl?
He got more drip than you ever thought about having. I bet you a butt show fan. Good said, thanks a lot for that, fam, for the shout out. Yeah. Do the
I don't forget, man.
Okay, we all went through there. Yeah, but thing about it is I'm gonna be honest with you, yeah, Kodak on that shit. But but you know the thing about it is what superstar ain't doing nothing like that's out there though, for real. Think about it.
Yeah, you always gotta do that one thing. I
knew Bobby Brown was doing what he was doing when I was in the Army because the dude from Detroit used to sell the shit to him. You know what I'm saying? When I came back to Tampa on leaving, don't tell the motherfuckers that he ain't on this.
You just saying what superstar is not doing.
I said what major is a lot of major ones doing that. It's a lot of them doing that.
I hate to interrupt. I got to take this call. Tommy Burnz, March 22nd. Pay attention, boy. I got something for you. I got to go.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, we talking about now.
She off it now. I ain't saying they doing it now, but a lot of them probably don't experience with it. Especially if they went to these Diddy parties and stuff like that and continue to go to it. Just how you gonna handle it. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get hooked
right.
Up. You know what I'm saying? That's how you gonna handle it. You going to these parties, they putting this shit in your damn drinks and stuff like that. Even it don't have to be street drugs. It can be regular drugs like pain. People is addicted to pain pills. Oh, can I have a goodie powder? Can I have a Tylenol? Can I have that? Ain't shit wrong with them. You feel what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? All this shit is addicted. You know.
But you know what? My very first time seeing Kodak Black, because you know I'm still into old school music all day, and he had an interview, and he looked like he was high, but what caught my ear was he said, have you ever felt lonely in a room of a crowded people, a room full of people, and that told me then he is alone. He really is alone, and he has to play this character in order to keep pushing, and then got to take the drugs to be able to handle what people are dishing out to him. And it's sad. It's really sad. But he's very talented.
We need a mentor. He needs somebody older like myself to sit him down and tell him the truth. Like, look here, motherfucker, you fucking up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta no, for real. I ain't saying that's a joke. You need somebody, a older brother or somebody right there. Whatever you want to call somebody older that got sense that I've been through there, and you know what I'm saying, to tell you like, hey, just find you a new set of people to hang with. You don't have to impress these motherfuckers right here. Look at what MC Ham. Look what happened to MC Ham. He trying to impress his people and take care of his people. They weren't trying to take care of him. You know what I'm saying?
It's about self-love. Right. If he have enough love, at the end of the day, he came in as a child for real into the industry, like just. Even though he wasn't like he was on a level of, okay, we don't know who the fuck he is, but he's been doing this stuff for a long time. So it's about self-love. Like he's gonna have to develop that in order to make his boundaries stronger and like get the people who don't have his best interest away from him. There's no other way to do it. Like you gotta turn to self. Y'all can get the fuck on.
Yeah, from my understanding, he's a really good father, and I think that maybe was not pushing him. That maybe was not pushing him completely over the edge. You know, because sometimes we looking for something and we looking in the wrong places, but then with the industry and everything going fast, because if you stop nowadays, you'll be lost and then you'll be a has-been and you just started. So that pressure is something else.
That's what they tell us to do at work.
Right, man, why?
I don't know. I see people raise their hand. I don't do it. I see people raise their hand. I don't know why they do it. And I interrupt and start talking. And they're like, I have my hand raised. What shit?
Don't mind him. He's a male chauvinist. Point to him so he can talk.
No.
Because he trying to be.
No, I forgot why. Oh, no.
Yeah,
what you're saying,
I'm happy.
No. For real. What Tosh was saying about being a father, and that's probably why he, you know what I'm saying, he doing what he doing. He ain't went to that other level, and I understand that because that was me. You get what I'm saying? And no, this is some true shit. This is some true shit because when I became, you know what I'm saying, I'm a single father and I had 2 kids at the time, well, 3 kids because I had my oldest before I sent it back to North Carolina. I got my 3 kids. We homeless, this and that. You know what I'm saying? I have people on my side that's supposed to be on my side without talking about me and all that. And you know what I'm saying? So I was doing crazy shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would never kill myself. I was doing crazy shit to get myself killed. I ain't give a fuck about life. You know what I'm saying? Raised by bullets. I got stabbed 3 times. Look at all this shit. You feel what I'm saying? Getting in fights that ain't even my fight. They ain't even my shit. Somebody else's shit. I'm jumping. You know what I'm saying? Taking a rap for them. Boom, boom, boom. This and that. And then my son. One time my son came to me and it was Christmas time, and he was like, I said, I can't keep you. You got to go back to your mama's house because I don't got nothing for you. He said, I don't care. I just want to be with you. So that changed my whole scenario of things. You know what I'm saying? I made money the way I had to make money, but I wasn't out doing the crazy shit out in the open. So I agree with what you right there. Them kids will make you change your lifestyle.
For sure. For sure. I got 2 of my own, so I could definitely vouch for that.
And I want to shout out to my son, Kush with a K.
I was a young teenager, I didn't always have my head right. Believe that,
I tell you one thing, I have lived to see my son, Kush with a K. I have actually are able to witness a true father and what a father means and how you put your children before yourself. Right. I'm very, very proud of you, son. I know I tell you all the time. I am just super, super proud of you, man.
Yeah, he's
for real.
But some of y'all kids don't respect this, so that's why I say, fuck them kids.
I want to have another grandmother's moment while we're on here. Kush's son, my 12-year-old grandson, got high honor rolls, all A's and 1 B. He's working on getting that B. It's actually he's in the 5th grade. He's in the 5th grade and he has advanced high school algebra, so he got to be in that. And then my youngest grandson also is high honor roll from Kush. Yes.
That's great.
Yeah.
Make sure you let them know that they got shouted out in front of all these people.
Right.
Absolutely. And you know what the key is? You know what the key is? No YouTube. They don't know anything about all that mess that everybody else is saying. You can talk to them about it. They'll look at you like you're a foreign creature, like they don't know what you're talking about. Yep. Shoot. Yeah. I'm proud.
All right. Well, we're gonna close this session. I'm gonna let you close it, so you know what I'm saying, and we go to the main topic.
All right, so we're closing out this session of celebrity gossip, which turned into, talks about a few different celebrities. So I hope y'all can take something with y'all from these conversations. I'm not sure what the hell you're supposed to be taking with it, but pack it up and
Kanye is a
put
pimp.
It in the box, okay? Take it with you.
Kanye is being manipulated.
He doesn't have any clothes at the house. I could just picture him.
She ain't coming up with no clothes.
I could just picture him being like, "What? You ordered from Target? It's Target clothes in my home?" Throwing it out.
Well, guess what? She ain't gonna be shamed by walking out the door butt naked either. So it don't even matter to her. She got 5 million. She gonna walk right out that door butt naked.
Target clothes. I know you ain't ordered DoorDash. Do you guys ever order like DoorDash with more than food? I do.
I don't trust it no more. I don't trust it. I come into contact with too many regular people that I wouldn't mess with on a regular day. So ain't no way in the world you're going to bring me something for me to put in my mouth. Absolutely not.
I might look at the sticker and make sure it's on there good.
Man, everybody got too many past traumas. I might look like somebody that did you dirty back in the day. Nope, not me. I'll cook. I'm good.
All right. Well, we're going to take a little break right now, and we're going to come back with our main topic.
All right.
Don't go nowhere. Go take a leak or something.
Braid queen, braid queen. I can show you how to get paid, queen. I can show you how to get like me. Touch down and take clients in the city like me. Be a boss in the streets, it really costs when we eat. I'm getting paid in my sleep, I might just braid for free. I walk into the spot, I'm who they came to see. She think I want her man, he a lame to me. His mama came to me, his sister paying the fee. And I'm all the way up, what you thought I was asleep? 500 for Bohemian is nothing to me. Just hit my line, you can trust me. Autistic kid, I got a special seat. What's your favorite show? And would you like a drink? It's my money, I need it now.
Yeah, that's Annie Low Passion Baby with Braid Queen, yes. She got a store, she got some clothes, not clothes, but shoes and stuff that she got teddy bear shoes. She didn't give me the video, so y'all can't see the video, but she got teddy bear in different, it's for you women.
I thought I sent it to you, but it's branded teddy bear slippers. They're Kai Y teddy bears, so that means Kai Y is actually a style in Japan. It's kind of like there's different types of fashions, you know what I mean? For a quick breakdown for y'all, it's kind of like if you probably heard of Harajuku. So that's something Nikki brought out, but it's all these different types of fashion styles. Kai Y is a certain type of teddy bear, and you can find these teddy bears soon when I plug it to you guys. But if you want to look for it right now, you can go on my TikTok, and it's going to give you the link to buy and show you what we're talking about and
What's
all that
your
stuff.
TikTok?
My TikTok is Passion Bae. Passion BAE. Passion Bae.
I didn't know that the first time you said go on your TikTok.
Well, I also have a hair growth product that's coming soon. Like, we got a lot of things in the works right now, so stay tuned.
Next week, y'all might see me dreads way down in here.
You want to grow your hair out?
No.
You can be a model.
No, I'm good. Well, I'm gonna have to grow my hair, and I got the damn bald spot right there.
You got a bald spot?
Got hair. It's thin.
Let me see.
No. You see it later on. I ain't finna do that shit and everybody looking at my damn.
Just block the
I
hat.
know. I pick at a lot of motherfuckers, and I ain't finna give them a reason to be picking at me right now. Shit, damn. That's why. Anyway.
See, stop pointing out shit. Sometimes people don't notice your little flaws that you think you got until you point it out.
Ain't no flaw. It's meant to be. I don't give a fuck what people think. You know that?
I'm just saying, I'm telling people advice for their spouse. Like, if you walk in the room and be like, hey, babe, this dimple on my butt is irritating, then he might not even notice the dimple on your butt before.
He noticed. If he hitting you from behind, he knows.
Well, maybe I noticed your ball spot. Let me check again.
You ain't hit me from behind, so you don't know my ball spot. But anyway, hey, we played a video at the beginning of this show, and it was Trump talking about, American, African American, we built this nation, we built this country, and he said we, so he called himself, African American, I guess. So, but I want to play this video with he said, you say you built this country. Well, we built this country. That's what he said. So I want to play. Look at this second video. We ain't gonna play it all. We're gonna play about a minute of it, then we're gonna talk about this.
Natives to bring slaves from across an ocean when you could have turned the natives into slaves, especially when most slaves in human history were prisoners of war. Why would a people steal people they don't like from Africa, free them, just to oppress them forever just because they're brown skin? Why didn't the US government deport black Americans after they freed the slaves? Mexicans can be deported, but not the non-native black Americans you hate. If Native Americans were actually native, why didn't they fight for their rights on their own land during the civil rights movements with Malcolm X, the Black Panthers, and Martin Luther King? Why didn't Native American leaders step up to be assassinated fighting for their rights on land that was stolen from them by the government? Why, for the past 500 years, the biggest enemy of the U.S. has been its own?
I got the answers to some of that.
All right, let's hear.
First of all, the question that stood out to me, because I ain't gonna act like I have an answer to everything. The question that stood out to me was, why didn't natives fight alongside Martin Luther King? First of all, the separation tactic is in place.
That what he said, then fight with Martin Luther King?
Yes, there's a separation tactic. If you even know in natives, I'm part Cherokee. If you even know any Indians, at the end of the day,
I'm part something new.
They were very outcasty. You would get outcasted. You know what I mean? They weren't trying to be connected to nobody. I don't know who set that up and made that the way it is, but even black people separate themselves from each other. And it was strategic. That's why. That's my answer to that.
Well,
Donald Trump talking about this is kind of scaring me. Like I would go silent.
Donald Trump didn't say,
like if he came to Tampa and I went to watch him, I wouldn't be saying nothing to the person next to me. I wouldn't be saying nothing out loud. You got my attention. Like what the fuck are you talking about right now?
Donald Trump didn't say this. I just mentioned that at the beginning because I'm gonna play a clip that what Donald Trump did say later on. But I want to bring this in first. So what you got to say about this, Tasha?
I personally don't understand why we keep on allowing these people to tell us our history. I don't know why people don't get back and find out where exactly the native Indians came from and who was actually here before that. If you look at those pictures of the actual original Indians, what they called the Indians, they were very dark skinned, just like us, with thick, long hair, just like ours. So if we keep on allowing them to do this narrative, we're going to keep on going through the same exact thing that we're going through right now. They know the truth. That's the reason why. Why do you think that we are the ones that they don't want to have do anything? It's because it's our land, people. And if we know that, we can take it over. The reason why they didn't send us back, because they couldn't. If you look back in the 1800s, there were Black scholars that went to Harvard University. And you guys don't even want to see that. You guys don't want to even see the fact that the actual street light, the signal, the red, yellow, and green, that was by a Black man. So you guys want to sit here and want to act like they're telling us the truth when they're not. All this history they're telling us is completely false. And we're believing this narrative so that they can continue to do exactly what they're doing now and have us go back and forth. People that's talking about what's the real thing is, it's okay if you don't believe it, but don't just dismiss it either. You're going to tell me that you don't believe anything they're saying. You're saying, oh, we go to school, our kids don't get the same opportunities. Our kids don't get this. But we're going to fight and argue about the system that don't help us anyway. It's getting deleted. I'm confused. I'm confused.
And this the thing about this is, and I say this often, before you start believing what somebody say, do your research. See, that's why I post stuff up there so you can look and do your own research about it. When I put something up there and people are like, well, this didn't happen, this happened, guess what you're going to do? You're going to go and try to find something against what I said so you can do your own research. And you know what I'm saying? So that's how you trick somebody to do your own research. I don't believe nothing that come out of nobody's mouth right then. You might think I believe it. I'm not like, yeah. But believe me, once I get off the phone with you or leave you or get out the building from you, guess what? I'm finna look this stuff up and see what's going on. Because I'm not finna sit up there and walk back blindly into a situation. Now he said, where was the native, where was this and that. Come on now, you know damn well it South America and all that, it was nothing but, they call it natives, it was Indians all over this area. To me, I'm gonna be honest with you, I think Black people was here. I think Black people was here because
absolutely,
it's a fact.
They can't put all them slaves, all the people that's put Black people over here, all of them didn't come up on them ragged ass ships.
They brought some Hebrews here. And if you look up,
who said Hebrews wasn't already?
Correction. We showed them the way here. Let's get that straight first. If you really look at any of those original, pictures, portraits that they have, they always have a Black man who they call the slave is in the front of the boat. Why would he be right there at the front of the boat? Because he's telling you where to go. If you look at Joe,
only to interrupt you for a second, he was a Moor. Moor.
Oh, absolutely. And that's the Black man. True. But my thing is this. We cannot sit here and debate about something that everybody just don't want to have an open mind to. They just don't want. I've been called so many conspiracy theorists, and I'm thinking, why am I calling? Wait a minute. I think I went to college. I went to University of South Florida, and I do think that I did take a history class on my history on all types of history. So when it's all said and done, it's not what America is telling us, even though we're being censored right now anyway. We don't know. You guys would not believe what's going on outside of here that is for us. countries are protesting for us right now. And we don't even know it because we can't see it.
Who is us?
America, Americans, black people, American.
You know they kept changing our name, right? We supposed to be a Negro. Like really, they changed it so they could hide who we are. Because before Negro, they had Hebrews. Yeah, they had Hebrews, and that was a Hebrew and a Negro. So they had slave posters that they might be erased them by now. But years ago, I used to research this stuff, and I was very intrigued by it, very interested in it. I was raised under my father, Malcolm X. I ain't trying to say personally Malcolm X, but this is who like he was following. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm X, and just the history of knowing that my people came from a plantation in Alabama, all of that type of stuff. Like we know this for a fact. So what we have is an oral tradition as African Americans. We're supposed to have an oral tradition. That means that we do storytelling. But we became so Americanized, and that's what they want from us. That explains the Kendrick Lamar show. Like they want to bring out, oh, Uncle Sam. They want you to have a spirit of patriotism. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that, but definitely know your facts. Like know what's going on around you, and then you might not even be into that. Like I don't see nothing cute about the performance. I don't see nothing cute about Kendrick no more. Like I'm not attracted to him. That's my.
You don't supposed to be attracted to him.
But see, that's the thing is.
It's one.
Look, Annie. Annie.
When I hear it, I'm not interested.
Annie, go a little deeper than that. No, go a little deeper than that. Go a little deeper than that. Go a little deeper than that. Don't go to the surface because he also had a PlayStation controller on the stage too. So what he did was he put his shoes. Research his shoes. What he did was he just threw stuff out there at us. For me personally, I wasn't looking at him saying, "Oh, Uncle Tom, so now I need to think about that. Oh, this I wasn't looking at that. I was looking at he was telling us that we're being censored, first of all. And all these different things is happening. I don't think it was just one thing. I think, first of all, it was a mirror to us. And if you really think about it, and if you want to get really about that day in slavery, who was watching? Our oppressors, right? The president right there. It was a message. I don't think it was one thing. I don't think his message was that. I didn't take it that way because I'm not looking at surface stuff because I really don't.
I'm not into it because I'm more so like the Pan-African movement was Umar Johnson. That's why I have something smart to say about him because he was so, like you said, in entertainment, like everything is entertainment these days. You have to stay relevant. I feel like he's lost his relevance, and a lot of our just education about the past in general is very sad. Like they don't know because they're not interested in it. I feel like I'm 38. My generation, when I was like 20, 30 years ago, like I just feel like even 30, I was 8 years old to be exact. I feel like it was more interest in where you came from, who you are, and that type of thing. Now they're trying to definitely accumulate you into America, which is nothing wrong with that. Everybody else gets accumulated to America, but guess what? They have their own countries and nations. And I feel like what Black people have gotten away from is remembering that we are our own nation. We have our own sound. We have our own ways of moving. We have our own ways.
But that was the message, though, Annie. Annie, that was the message. You got it. That was his message right there. That was his message all day.
Let me talk. I don't believe in no mess. That man went there to fucking perform, and I'm gonna say it like this. He had messages what he doing for this and that. I'm gonna tell you what it was. It was a distraction. What it is, it was a distraction. Everything that Super Bowl was a distraction. You know what I'm saying? They tried to distract it. Taylor Swift supposed to marry, get proposed to Kelsey. No, they lost. She don't want to marry no loser.
But what's wrong with that being? But what's wrong with that type of distraction?
Hold on.
But no. I want to ask you a question about what you said, though. I want to ask you a question about what you said. Why is that a bad distraction? That was a good distraction for me.
I'm going to tell you why it's a distraction. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to show you why it's a distraction.
Okay.
Did y'all notice? And I just heard this from I forgot the dude name. I was watching this morning. Somebody, Cool Breeze, somebody, whatever the name is that you be watching.
New Breed.
Global. So what I was watching New Breed, and they call him a conspiracy theorist and all that, but he made a valid point. The point that he made was that all the homeless people around New Orleans was taken up. They was gone. They got them, and they took them to this disclosed warehouse where it was guarded. It was heavily guarded, and it had a fence around it with barbed wire. That's a prison. I put that on Facebook, and I see that somebody put somebody that happened in Tampa when the Super Bowl was here. For one thing, this person in Riverview said that you weren't even from Tampa, so you don't even know what happened in Tampa. We was downtown when the Super Bowl was here, and there was a whole bunch of homeless people right up and down Ybor City. There's a whole bunch of homeless people on Nebraska. So what you talking about? That's what they did. No, they did not do that to Tampa. They did that, and I don't even know if these people came. That's why it says distraction for what the government is doing now. That's what it was.
So that's not the first time they do that in New Orleans. If you go to Mardi Gras, you don't see a lot of homeless people outside, Zoe. So
yeah.
that I really
right now.
But why couldn't it be the opposite way? Why couldn't you finding out that information after the fact being a distraction of the true message of us all? Look, at the end of the day, that's why we're separated. Is because you and I conversation is the reason why we're continue to be separated.
That's why we're separated.
I mean, it is.
One person want to be all like, oh, you believe this, I believe this, believe this. People can have their own mind and their own opinion. That's why we're separated.
Right, but the thing is so every time somebody speak, but you're doing it though. But you're doing it because every time, like I said, people call me a conspiracy theorist. Every time I say something against, no, you're not listening to what I'm saying to you. Every time I say something about my blackness, every time there's a message similar to Kendrick Lamar's, it's an argument. So we can never have a conversation about, I see exactly what you're saying. What I'm basically saying is that you're supposed to feel that way. It was designed that way. I don't hate on it. That's all I'm saying. But at the end of the day, we can't dismiss a message when we know that we're not being treated right. Any little glimpse of anybody trying to send something positive, we need to listen. But we choose not to, and we're going to keep on going through the same cycle over and over again. Over and over again. We're going to be fighting for things. We're going to keep on fighting.
Not knowing. I have an issue with the new generations thinking that, oh, well, it's just about being American. Like, at the end of the day, it is. But at the end of the day, it's not, because there's bigger things involved. There's, a God involved. There's, what I'm saying, like different cultures and actually different types of people. And it's actually a real thing. Nobody had a right to take our culture away from us. Nobody had a right to remove everything that, was passed down from generation to generation. So we're trying to get that back. You know what I mean? Like, we trying to
right, but at the end of the day, if we're
so instead of learning about our past and our ancestors, they learning more about, okay, well, this is today. And I'm partially a part of that. Like, I agree, like today. It's not about the past, but that's where I have a conflict with myself at, because it's like, this shit is important. Period.
It's very important, but we can never teach our children if we cannot come to an agreement.
Okay.
If we can't come into agreement, how are they going to know anything?
Okay,
they're not going to know anything.
No, because we talk about like this. Because see, you talk again. As soon as I talk, both of y'all come and start talking. Right. I'm saying that's what I'm saying. So that's the problem, because
we brainstorm.
There you go again, right there. See, there you go. Every time I'm trying to talk, there you go again.
All right, say your part.
See, there you go again.
Okay, we gonna be quiet. We women gonna be quiet. All right. We cool.
And what I'm saying is that's the issue. Everybody want to be heard, but don't want to listen. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we got to win. I'm talking about all of us. I'm not just talking about us three that's here. I'm talking about the everybody. We got to give each other time enough to talk and listen to what somebody got to say. I sit with some people they call crazy. I used to sit with people they call, oh, this person crazy. This person don't know what this and that. Oh, they need this and that. You know what? All they needed was somebody to listen what they say. Then when they listen to what you listen to what they got to say, and then you come back like, and you point out to them, well, tell me how this makes sense. Tell me how this and that. You come out to them after you listen. You understand what I'm saying?
But I think we all do that, though. We all do that. We all do that.
That's what I'm saying. We all do that.
We all do it. Every single last one of us.
That's what I said. That's why I said. I said I'm not even.
But you have to also be willing. But you also have to be willing if it's a serious conversation, seriously, because I really want to get to where people's brain is, because I'm thinking one way and I'm like, okay, well, some people's thinking that way. So if you're saying something and if there's a confusion, you have to also allow people to ask the question instead of thinking that they're trying to go against what you're saying when they're really trying to ask the question seriously.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. And as us, and I'm gonna say like this, because y'all not a black man, I'm a black man. Y'all as black women think y'all had, I ain't gonna say y'all think y'all had it rough, but as a black man, we had it rough. Okay. No.
Oh, absolutely. I believe that.
Even in the military, I went in the military at a young age. I went in the military at 17 years old. You had these people darker than me that's in the military. And I'm going to say my first sergeant, I'm going to say his name because I don't like him. First Sergeant Love. And the one that was in, he might be dead by now, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know if he is, and I'm not wishing death on him. But I'm just saying because he looked like he was in his 50s and he probably was in his 30s. But anyway, when I was in Oklahoma, this man hated me. Why you hated me? Because I'm young and you think I'm trying to take your place. Motherfucker, I ain't come up here to be here like that. I came here because I wanted to get away from my mom, and that's why I came.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So just because I was intelligent and I picked up on things quickly and I did that, some of us black men get jealous and get what's that word I'm looking for? Get intimidated when somebody, when another black man, oh, you're gonna try to take my job, and that's what I went through. It was his first sergeant, and he was a light-skinned first sergeant in Echo Company, First Sergeant Green. He pulled me to the side. He said, Brock, look here, you gonna stay in trouble fucking with this motherfucker. And he started calling this man all kind of names. He said, man, I went through. He said, I went to Vietnam. He said, I went to Vietnam 3 times. The only reason I volunteered the other 2 times because when I go to Vietnam, I get my rank. When I come back, I run into some dumb motherfuckers like him, and I end up whooping their ass, and they send me back because he said they think they better than us, and they think it's a game, and we against each other when we should be with each other. This is what First Sergeant Green told me, and this is what I'm tell everybody right now. You got to listen first and respect what the other person got to say and come with your opinion. You don't agree. We're not made to agree with each other, but it's a respectful way I do this because you never know a person that don't agree, because I didn't even used to watch this New Breed character and this and that. And then because you were playing it last night, and then this morning when I got from work, I said, let me play this and that. You know what I'm saying? And I listened instead of running my ass in there and talking about this and that. I actually listened.
He literally did come in there like, I don't agree with him with this. Why he talking about everybody saying that Kendrick Lamar had a message. He ain't had no message. Like, I didn't even hear what this guy's saying. He doing a different kind of breakdown, like a spiritual breakdown.
But y'all see what I just said was wrong? Didn't I say I was wrong? Didn't I say I was wrong? I said when I came in here.
I'm just helping them understand what you're talking about.
I came in here and I listened. Then I got another understanding. You get what I'm saying?
Well, sometimes you don't need to listen. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't listen to everything everybody say, because when you come off in a certain way to me, and if it's not something that I feel like would better anybody, and I just don't do it. I just won't say anything. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. But when you're really speaking about something that's as passionate as certain things, especially with so much that's going on, I think my whole thing is that, hey, let's just stop and just think about it, you know, at least, because what we've been doing before hasn't worked. It hasn't worked at all.
Well, I'll just say you need another man on this show, so I am not interested. Hey, Mama.
Hey, Walt, you need to come on, Walt. Annie, is he trying to say that we the?
No, he trying to say just like right now. I'm getting double teamed.
He's saying he need another man on the show because he's tired of listening to B words talk. And also, he's saying
He ain't call
he
y'all
said, "Hey,
that.
Mama T." That's how I read. I'm translating the message.
He did
You
not
need
say that.
You need another man on the show means I'm tired of listening to these bees. I am not interested. LOL. Hey, Mama T means I'm interested in Mama T still.
No, he said I'm not interested.
No, he's not interested in being one of the men.
He said I'm
not he's not interested in being one of the. Yeah, that's what he was saying. And I was saying, come on, Walt.
I'm not.
Come on.
There you go again.
But it'll make it even. It'll make it even. But then again, if I do get another guy on the show, who's gonna be here and have my back?
We talking about Negroes right now.
Like I said, who's gonna be here to have my back? That's what I just said.
We all should have each other back at this topic.
Right at the end of the day.
This is just a friendly conversation.
Oh, absolutely.
But no, it is a friendly conversation because when you get mad at somebody because they express their opinion, that means that you can't hold a conversation. You can't hold a decent
right.
You ever talk to somebody and the first thing that come out their mouth is a cuss word, the second, third letters a cuss word. That's all they know how to do is curse you out instead of telling you what you did. A person that only use cuss words right there, they're not intelligent to speak to you about what you did. Just tell me what I did without all that cursing, and I'm like, okay, you know what, my bad, or whatever.
Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, tits, fart, turd.
But now I must say, now if we're talking about a performance, right, as the Super Bowl is normally done, I wouldn't have chose it. I wouldn't have chose Lil Wayne either, because I'm just not into him. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't have chose that performance.
He's a Green Bay fan.
I didn't like that he brought the same dancers that Rihanna had the other year. Like, it's the same. The same. It's like they were.
Don't hate on them dancers getting paid, girl. Let them get paid.
Like the same look. Like, you know how creative you can be. Like, come on. Like, I had kids in dance, so like. Kids recitals is more creative than that. Like, you might dress as doctors, you might dress as come on, you might dress up as candy, unicorns. Like, what are we doing? Why are we always doing red, white? It's always just very. I guess the Super Bowl is a patriotic event.
All right.
Yeah, well, I think that may have something to do with that.
Well, they didn't like the black. They didn't like the black national. Did they sing the black national? I ain't see. I when I came, they was already playing.
Beyonce did the formation thing. She did like an army thing one time.
She did. Well, I always catch it
but I think that was the year when she got possessed. You see that video of Beyonce when her throat, like, it looked like she got possessed on stage.
Yes, I seen that. Yeah, I seen that.
Super Bowl.
Well, I put something on that when she won the Grammy, named Beyonce. But anyway, DC, play that second video for me. That was Beyonce and that Grammy. Her teeth were different. Her eyes were different.
This is the exploitation of the black biblical Israelites
allegedly,
who profited from their oppression. For centuries, a people who claim a sacred inheritance, the black biblical Israelites, have suffered untold oppression, stripped of their wealth, identity, and historical recognition. Donald Trump declares, in a political climate defined by deep racial and economic divides, Donald Trump's statement sent shockwaves across America. The black Israelites have been exploited for centuries. Their wealth was stolen, their history erased, and their power stripped away. His words ignited passionate debate, resonating in communities that have long struggled against systemic disenfranchisement. While critics questioned the sincerity and intent behind his remarks, many saw them as an overdue acknowledgement of the historical injustices suffered by black people in America, particularly those who identify as descendants of the ancient Israelites.
I think that's it. So, what y'all got to say about that?
I was going to say, Zoe, you go first.
Oh, want me to go first?
Yes, go first. Go first. So, no, because once we get to talking, you know, we women, we get passionate. We might cut you off. You might not get a chance to say nothing now. Right, so go ahead and go first.
I'm to say something. Y'all go first.
So it worries me. Thank y'all for asking me to go and saying my name in that conversation.
Anna, you go first.
Okay.
I said y'all go first. That's what I said.
Make me forget what I was gonna say. I was so ready. Like, I don't know what that was, but yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say now.
You talking about the black Israelite was the descendant, and we in other words, same thing he said the first time we built this country.
I feel like it's a very dangerous. It's not a feeling. I can't say I feel. This is like public service announcement. It's a very, very dangerous territory to side with the so-called black man in America. The so-called, we're Hebrew Israelite, we're really Hebrews. Like I told you, if you look back into the slave posters, they had changed the name so many times. They went from Hebrews because it was like princesses. They brought tribes over here, and we're blessed to be like numerous. You know what I'm saying? So like we get pregnant easily. It still shows today. Like we just get pregnant so easily. Like we kind of, except for the people who don't, but in general, like us as a people, we gonna have kids like cockroaches. So they started as Hebrews, then they turned into Hebrews, then they turned into Negroes, then they changed it to colors. Then everybody want to be called black. Then it turned into like African American. It's like, why you keep changing it like that?
You forgot ninja.
Negro?
Ninja.
A nigger?
I ain't say that. That's a ninja. But
you identify as a nigga?
Ninja.
Do you identify as a nigga?
You saying with the hard R. I'm getting offended now.
I'm from Ohio. I mean, no, I'm just saying, like, no, just all jokes aside. I'm blank. I don't know. I'm blank. All jokes aside, yeah, I was going to say it's a very dangerous territory to be helping the so-called black man in America. Many people have lost their lives for doing. If Donald Trump really said this, people have, it's a very brave thing to do. And we got to give him credit as a people. If that's what he want to do, even whether he's being fake or for real, like at the end of the day, the most we can do is support that, because people have lost their lives behind it. We don't even support our own people. We let our own people get killed behind trying to stand up for us and trying to bring back out who we are as a people, trying to bring back what was taken and stolen from us. So for him to say that is very dangerous. Like, it's very dangerous, period. There's no other way to put it. People got killed for being N-word lovers. Like, this some real shit that's real, the hate that people have for us. And it's also a issue with just, who is that? Oh shoot, I had 8 o'clock. I'm sorry. It's also an issue with black people in general. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't even know where I was at.
Okay, well, what you got to say, Tasha?
Well, we all know the history, right? We all know it's been around for a long time. My question is, with him removing all this stuff, is he putting some in place to take the opportunities away from us, or will it make it better for us? Would the court system and the Constitution be on our side now? Maybe those things have been putting us in bondage. Maybe having welfare and allowing people for a temporary service to be for generations and generations, to get rid of that. Maybe by them getting rid of that, guess what? Now there's more opportunities out there. The law will be on your side. But are you going to choose to open up your eyes and see that? Or are we going to sit up here and go back and forth and fight about a system that does not work for us anyway? So I personally, I'm not the president. I'm not a lawmaker. I just vote and then absolutely vote. And there are 3 branches of government, people, not just the president seeing on his ticket. And I just, I'm looking at it in another light. Maybe. I never was able to get food stamps, welfare, housing, and none of that anyway, because I've always worked and made too much money. So maybe that might be a good thing. I know that there are some states in Chicago, they had, when Clinton did the welfare reform back in the 90s, right? They said that it was temporary, but they said they was going to cut people off. Do you know, I know somebody that was on welfare. She's doing absolutely fine now. And she realized that she was really not making no money then. So it's the betterment of you. So all these little programs and all that's going to the other nationalities anyway, why are we fighting this? Why can't we all figure out a way to get another Black Wall Street? Because we can do it. We built everything. Why wouldn't we have the brain to do it?
It's a different environment now. Like, it is still a lot of hate, but I just want to make sure that the generations, ours above mine and below mine, just understand. I want to take this opportunity right here in front of all of these people to put it on y'all ears that if this man is going for reparations, if he's going for anything for African Americans, like, even if you don't agree with it, it's not for you to take a platform and stand against your own people. You're a coon and you're an idiot and you're a failure to our community if you do that. Let this man do whatever he calls himself trying to do in order to be fair toward the people who help build something. If we're owed money or anything like that, it's not for us to be, it's not for no random Negro to be jumping up there saying, oh, they don't deserve this, because I'm about to tell you why. Just remember that a lot of people have lost their lives for even standing up. Like, you caught an N-word lover, like you could die for that. So with him letting these people think that he's all, you know, like for the racist class, obviously he's not. So therefore, like, give Black people, our people as a community, that's one thing we can do, is give him the respect of, hey, that was a dangerous thing you did. He's being brave and trying to do the right thing. And that's what I feel.
All right.
I just want to say one more thing, though, before you speak. I want everybody to look up the Homestead Act. This would tell you all about the 40 acres and a mule and what happened. That way you can get a clear understanding of this instead of it being just surface that they owe us something, okay?
Okay, all right. But see, I ain't played the whole clip because it had all that in there, too. About the 40 acres and a mule. But let me read Hood Deal. Hood Deal said this man trying to change the system. He don't get rid of all the snakes in there. He don't get rid of all the snakes in there. It's stealing all your money. He trying to reorganize, and that's the thing about it is I don't know if it's political or whatever. I don't know what this man trying to do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just telling you what he said. You get what I'm saying? I'm just telling you what he said. And just like Tasha said, and this is what I was telling Annie earlier. Well, yesterday or the day before yesterday. Well, it was earlier. Anyway, I was
absolutely saying, like, Hood Deals.
Yeah, and I was saying this, that to get rid of the welfare, you got 2 years to be on welfare, 3 years to be on welfare, this and that. And like I was telling her, it's a lot of people that need Section 8, you know what I'm saying, that can't get Section 8 because you got people, able-bodied people that's more in health like me or better than me in health-wise, because I'm not the healthiest person around, but you know what I'm saying is because I'm right. Don't get me wrong, but you okay. I just wait on the government. I never hate on what a person got. I don't give a fuck you drive the Benz and all that. I don't care about what you drive, but at the same time, don't sit up here in front on me because you driving this, you driving that, but you don't got one bill to pay.
Right. You could do so much better. You could just do so much better.
So Hood Deal said, well, it's not about just Black people, it's about people in general. And that's what I'm saying, Hood Deals, and that's what I'm saying, because what I'm getting ready to say about Martin Luther King. You know, they had some transcripts that came out that blase, and I told Ann, I'm not even saying this on the show, and I'm not saying on the show. I'm not desecrating this man's name. You get what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. But I'm going to say this, though. With MLK, when y'all say I had a dream, y'all just thought it was about all race get together. It was an economy thing. He wanted us to come up together. He wanted us to come up together. That speech was it about. Y'all, oh, damn, he know that? Yeah, I know that. Come on, I been knew that. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm X figured that out, but it took him to get silenced by the Nation of Islam and to go to Mecca to figure out what the real truth was, what it was about. At first, he didn't know what it was about. It was all black this. But when he went to Mecca, when his own nation put together to kill him, and you know what I'm saying, along with the CIA, because they wanted to shut him up, it was a financial thing. He said he would work with the black leaders. He said he would work with white people. He said that. He changed his whole tune. But what did he say? What was the main thing he said, though? We can't let you join first until we unite ourselves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's where every race unite themselves. Yeah. What do they say about the Spanish community? We all work, we all stick together. This community, they all stick together. He was right. It wasn't, people took it in a racist way, but he was just saying that we should do like everybody else do. Everybody else have their own community and the way of doing, and then they work together as a whole. And yeah.
All right. Murph said, I say this, it's something out there for us, right? In the past 6 years, there have been more black millionaires, say it again, yes, more black successful businesses, yes, black CEOs than any other race. Second, look at the number. Blacks don't even represent that large amount of people on welfare. And that's what I was telling Annie.
Exactly. But you can Google that. You can Google and see who's the most. I Googled it the other day, and it's actually the Caucasian women is the one that's getting more, that has more percentage because it's more of them, right? So it that percentage thing, it throws people off, and it'll have people thinking one thing, like if they say, oh, it's 70% of black people. Well, hell, it's only so many black people to the other races. So yes, of course our numbers is going to be a little bit higher. But yeah, you're right.
And that's why I was telling Annie when they were talking about getting rid of what's that, the DIA, whatever
the DEI.
I don't know those abbreviations.
Department of that's a discrimination for employment and right. Things like that. But aren't we already saying that we're discriminated against? So what are we fighting for? I don't get it.
And that's why I was telling. I said I said the people that's working, even with the federal government. I work in the federal government, and he opened the door for the people to resign early. The people
absolutely, Murph.
Majority of the people that resigning early wasn't working anyway. You get what I'm saying?
That's right. You're right. You're right. You're right, Hood.
Trying to get out there. Murph said we are so busy being negative. Say, well, yeah, we are. And not supportive that we don't even realize the changes are because blacks are the superior race. Because of Hood just said because of blacks stopped trying to live the American dream. And hold on, let me move this. And woke up. And
woke up.
For one thing with Murph, me and Murph went through some things together, apart, but we went through the same type of situation. And I'm not gonna say the business and all that, but when you try to when we try to unite together, everybody that we dealt with, majority of everybody, I ain't gonna say everybody, majority of everybody we dealt with had a motive. They had a motive. You know what I'm saying? It was all about they had something to. They had a motive. So that's a situation. That's a situation right there. We have motive against each other. It's like, how can I come up off of him or her? How can I do that? I can do that. And just like I said, MLK was about economy. We coming together and we make this money together. It's us against the government. That's why the government killed him. Malcolm X, he was too powerful. He was too powerful by himself. He was too powerful. He with the Nation of Islam, he was powerful. Then when he came by himself, he still was powerful. So the nation didn't like him, and the CIA, the government didn't like him. So guess what? You had to get rid of him. Anybody that's trying to preach unity, try to preach, teach black wealth and all that. Guess what? They get rid of you. Look at it. Look at the things, the situations that happened, like with Tulsa, 1921. Look what happened in Rosewood. Look at what the situation that happened there. You know what I'm saying? When we come together and try to work and do this and do that, we let somebody come and they come in and try to take over. Look at the Black Panther Party, the original Black Panther Party. Tommy is part of the Black Panther. I don't know if I supposed to say that or not. He's part of the Black Panther Party. He is, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if I should have said that or not. But look at the beginning at the Black Panther Party, what they was about and what they did. They set them up. And then arrest all of them. And guess what you got out of that? You got a whole bunch of kids that wasn't leaded. They ain't had no leader. They ain't know what to do. So it started what? The Crips and the Bloods. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because of black stop. Okay, Hood does say you don't have to worry about being discriminated against if you got your own business. Yeah, yes, you do. You can have your own business, but the video that I showed, it says some things at the end. Some things you can believe, some things you don't. You like to say you got to do your own research. You don't believe everything that you hear. You get what I'm saying? Don't believe everything. I could get on there and put some things up there and have y'all convinced in it. And I ain't do my research, don't know nothing about nothing. So don't believe everything. But what they did say is that when you go to the banks to get loans, when you go get a house to try to buy a house for a mortgage, and they see you as a black person, it's harder for you to get that grant, get that loan. It's harder for you to get that mortgage. You know what I'm saying? It's harder.
And that's true. I got personal experience in that over in Raintree Village when the market went down in 2006 and our condo went underwater. We paid 120,000 for it and it stayed at 36,000 for years. And we went to Bank Robbers of America and tried to get them to, because remember the government was saying you go there, they'll go ahead and let you refinance to where it's what the market is right now, a little bit over that. They blocked us, and we was in that lawsuit, and it's because we were Black, and we had to sit there and make a decision. Am I going to think like my grandparents would think and say, fool, why are you paying for something that's triple under what it's worth? You can't even do anything with it. So it makes you kind of, at that point, you have to think about, okay, I've been living my life straight all these years, but right now, am I going to be a fool and keep on doing this? And then you wind up being on the negative end, all because they wouldn't help when the government was giving them the resources to help us. That was my money. How are you going to tell me at a credit union or you're going to tell me at a bank that when it's my money, you're being ran off of the interest that I'm paying, because I'm not really paying on the principal unless I pay a little bit extra. That's how you running your business. But you're saying that I'm supposed to still pay $120,000 off of something that's worth $36,000? You done lost your mind.
Yeah.
You done lost your mind.
And that's the issue right there, because who just said own nothing, control everything. And that's the issue right there. That's the issue right there, because they want to overcharge us. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, that's why you got to know, just like Hood Deal said, you got to know your business. You got to be business smart. You got to get in there. You got to know what you're worth. And that situation right there, yeah. Oh no, you either you're gonna pay or you're gonna get out. That's what they telling you. That's what they saying. Merce said, I have a question. Yeah. Are we truly the only race that don't get special treatment?
I believe that, because you know what? I'm going to say this. We are the true race that this land belongs to, that's not getting the treatment that's due deserved to us. I want to say that. Now, as far as other people coming over here for better opportunities, you can't put us all in the same bracket. And I think that's where we're getting everything mixed up at. Why is it that everything, our history about us, is being erased? Think about it, people. It's because it belongs to us. And they trying to make sure that it don't go that way because they were the immigrants.
I would say that too. That's the mindset. Mercer, that's the mindset I'm talking about. If we keep thinking about something happens because we are Black, they will never get it. And that's the thing about it, is every time somebody say something, oh, that happened to me because I'm a Black, that will happen to me because I'm Black, whatever, say it, girl, that will just say. I'm going to tell you right now, I started working for the federal government. I ain't had no job. I was out there doing my thing, this and that. None of your business what I was doing, but I was doing my thing, provided for my family, but I was doing my thing. So I got a job at the VA. So while I'm working at the VA, I was making minimum wage. I'm making minimum wage. So, how you going to live off minimum wage? Right now, and it's 12 years later, I'm like 3 grades from the highest grades you can get. 3 grades, and it wasn't about, oh, they did this because I'm Black. No, it was that I had to wait my turn. You know what I'm saying? God said, I don't want you in that position yet. You just wait, be patient. Be patient. And then think about this, I don't listen to no negativity. Nobody can stop me from putting in, oh, I wouldn't put in for that job because you know what I'm saying, they only look out for certain people, they only put out for certain people, you know what I'm saying? I put in for the position. Guess what? I got the position. But the motherfuckers that telling me I won't put in for the position, I won't put in, you still at that same damn position that you say that you at right.
Because seat warmers is what I call them.
You'll never get nothing if you don't try.
Right, absolutely.
You'll never get nothing. Just like even with the comedy game, I go to different shows, different things. I do different comedy anywhere. You get some people, and they'll say, Man, ain't no black people be there. Ain't no but white people, and there ain't no but hillbillies in that bar. I want to go there. They ain't gonna laugh at you. Guess what? I go, and guess what? They love it. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't have to turn on my race to do it. But I say jokes. I say jokes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I would not put me down, and I would not put my race down to make nobody laugh. That's one thing I won't do.
And I want to say this, people. Let's stop looking for leaders, okay? Those days are over with. They've already marched. They've already protested. Now it's a different era. You are your own leader. And I'm not saying you got to go out there and toot your horn. You getting your own business and showing another one how to do it is being a leader. It's time for us to get out of this slave mentality. That's what it is. We are in bondage with this slave mentality. We are human beings, and stop thinking that because of your color that they're going to give you something. This is what the opportunity is there for you. You might have to fight a little harder. You might have to do that, but figure out a way to where the next person don't have to fight that hard. And then they can teach the next person. And then we can all have a good opportunity here. But if we keep on with this whole looking for a Malcolm X or a Martin Luther King and all that, that ain't going to happen.
And
so it's you.
Hood just said victim mentality that a lot of blacks have.
Trauma, PTSD.
We're the victim. It's real victims around here. It's real victims that don't been through that. Because we're going to do the show. I was going to actually do the show on sexual assault in the family and, amongst friends and family. But I decided not to because I feel it will open up a lot of wounds for a lot of people. So I didn't want to get into that. Yeah, I get sensitive sometimes, and I think about y'all motherfuckers' feelings. I do, you know what I'm saying? So I said, no, I don't want to talk about that for real, because some people, you know what I'm saying, it can make a person have flashbacks over something that they tried to get rid of in a system, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, and a lot of these people that was victim, they don't claim them. And I'm just talking about what you said, Hood Deal. They don't claim themselves as a victim no more, because as long as you think you're a victim, that's what you're going to be, a victim.
Yep.
And Murph said, once we start with the mindset we are owed something, nobody owe me nothing. We will be stuck, right? Our ancestors are owed something, not us, right? We are living the life our ancestors fought for. Say it again. Is there more? Yes. Preach it, right? You're right.
Right.
We didn't do nothing.
Absolutely.
We ain't inherited this, and guess what? We ain't doing a good job because we still doing the same thing that Cain and Abel did. We killing each other.
We sure are. And then we're also harping on history that they are erasing. Why are we still harping on history that they are erasing? They're literally erasing it. These young people don't know about a lot of things that we grew up with. So we got to change our mindset a little bit. We have to let them see that, no, we're not doing poor old me no more. We're not doing that no more. And other races, please stop thinking that it's anything against you. Has nothing to do with you at all. Now, if you want to bring yourself into the mix, then, we can do it. Lincoln Heights is showing you that, but we're not even about that. But it's not about all I want to do is be able to have because my days, I got more years behind me than I have in front of me at this point. So I want my grandchildren to be able to have an opportunity in this world and to know how to go out there and get their opportunity.
Right. Hood Deal said, no, I'm talking about the victim mentality, thinking that the government or anybody else owes us anything. Right. And the thing about it is, and another thing is too, and I'm going to say this, and our time by then, I'm gonna say this, and we're gonna give our shots. I'm gonna say this: y'all leave Russell Wilson alone, okay? Leave him alone. Y'all always.
What Russell Wilson do?
They always talk about Sierra. Sierra only got him. It's a business relationship. It's a business marriage. He's a sim. No, Future, you fucked up, and he raised his son as his own. Now you got your boys coming after him. No, he got your girl because you ain't know what was going on. And this is the same thing about it. We're against each other. You should be happy somebody raising your sons. Hey, you don't have to pay child support for them now. That's
right.
You got to come out your pocket.
They wouldn't have got no money anyway because he got about 13 churn, don't he?
Yeah.
They wouldn't have got no money anyway.
Yeah. So we're gonna end this right now. We thank y'all for coming. Mama T gonna close it out. Like what you got going on. Tell them where they can find you and all that.
Yeah, well, you know me, I'm not ready for all that yet. You know, I'm still trying to get feel my little groove in on this whole internet thing. Well, you know me, I'm just Mama T, Tasha, aka Tasha, just trying to live life on life's term, you know, staying out the way, trying to teach my young Black women as much as I can, and sometimes older women if they listen. Sometimes they don't because I'm an Aries and I'm a little firehead because I think I have to get out of my own head, put it like that. But I do want to let the women know, as I always do, self-love is everything. You have to love yourself. Start with something little. Start with what is it that you like to do about yourself? If you want to just make sure that you get that pimple off your face, concentrate on that. Don't worry about what nobody else think. Love you, love everybody. And you know, I'm just Tasha Mama T, trying to keep it peaceful, positive, productive, and Black, and always productive.
All right. And we'll just say shit, he's not going to pay. And, you know, I'm Zobo69. Check out Tubi, Debit Card Life Matters, and Church Session. We got another movie coming up. It'll be soon called Comedians Journeys. Go to Passion Bay on TikTok. And, you know, she got some nice things there, some shoes, some slippers, or some junk, some bear slips, some girlish thing. And Tasha, you know what I'm saying? She, you know what I'm saying? Sooner or later, she gonna have a show too, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if she gonna leave me or stay here and still do a show, but I'm thinking, and I'm just saying a positive thing, because we need the ladies, the older ladies that start teaching our younger ladies how to be ladies. You get what I'm saying? We need that because we don't have that right now. So, you know, I'm just throwing this out there. Maybe it might be a show coming up with Tasha and Annie. You know what I'm saying? We got you guys out of work. Maybe they think of something and they teaching the ladies. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there for a little bit.
Sounds good. Sounds good to me. That's two different points of view, two different times in life, and just get down with it and just, I mean, because we really do need a place for us. Because I know I'm not alone. Yeah. I know for a fact that I'm not alone. I'm an extrovert, but I have become an introvert because of the dealings of the world. And I just have to have some type of intelligent conversation without it being about what I heard on the internet. So yeah, we're going to be trying to see about getting some going on just for us ladies to be able, I mean, man, you're welcome, you know, but then you don't want to come over there because we might cut you off.
I don't think we want to go in there, but you can go in the comments, but I don't think we want to. Let them do what they're going to do. But hey, we thank y'all for coming. Check us out next week, same time, same place. But like I said, you never know what's going on in the future. I threw it out there in the air, so we're going to see what it do. All right?
Y'all let us know next time if we should do it. Peace.
Do that, right. Next time we come there, give us a yay or nay. That's what we do.
Yo, Zobo69. Check it out.
I know women have different souls. That explains a lot. Because I ran out of soul. So I grabbed my wife's soul. I must have grabbed the pussy soul. Because my dick was on hard all day at work.
Jeans so tight, see the veins in they balls. Jeans so tight, see the veins in they balls.
The mama man, fucking Bruce Jenner turned to a lady. Pussy so good, he wanted his own pussy.
Jeans so tight, see the veins in their balls. Jeans
hugged up for no damn reason. She ain't cold. Fuck it. She knew the AC was gonna be on when she got in this motherfucker. Why she ain't wearing no fucking jacket?
Jeans so tight, see the veins in their balls. Jeans so tight, see your pussy lip bitch.
They don't want to get mad at us at the wrong time. They always want to get mad at us when we want to fuck.
Jeans so tight, y'all niggas need to quit. Jeans so tight, see the pulse in your balls. Jeans so tight, man, I'm through with it all.